Hi, this is David Guest and I want to welcome you back today. Today we're going to be talking about improving your cash flow in your business. Because one of the things I've learned about business is cash is king. And if you run a small or medium business, the one thing you need to make sure is that the cash is flowing. So why do people get into cash flow issues in the first place? Well, typically it's because they're too nice. What they're doing is they're actually doing their service and hoping people are going to love them so much they're going to throw money at them. But the reality of the world is that people are very cautious about how they spend their money and when they spend their money. And if you give someone the choice between paying today and paying tomorrow, they're going to pay tomorrow. So one of the biggest concerns, and I'm going to give you my top 3 tips on cash flow. The very first one is to look at your debtors. And I want you to look at how many people owe you money and why they owe you money. And you'll be surprised, most of the time it's because we're not asking for money in a clear way. And what I mean by that is we're not invoicing quickly enough, we're not accepting simple terms of payment enough. And so people are getting our invoice maybe a week or 2 after the work or the product's been delivered, and then they're putting it in their bills to pay pile. And they're paying it based on their time frames, not yours. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure you start looking at your debtors and you have some form of debtor policy. Now what I mean by that, make sure that you've got some sort of time frames that people should be paying in. When's the best time to get paid? See, some people say at point of delivery. My belief is before point of delivery. And before you say you can't do that in your industry, think about how eBay works. Anything you buy on eBay, you pay before it's shipped. Actually, if you don't pay, they don't even accept the order, let alone ship the product. So how can we do this within your business? First of all, getting paid early or getting paid on time, making sure it's easy to pay. These days you can have an EFTPOS machine that you carry in your pocket. So if you're going out on site, why wouldn't you collect credit card details right there? Make sure you do collect credit card. These are the sorts of things that are going to get you forward with your cash flow. So number 1 is to make sure you keep your eye on your debtors. Number 2 is to have some sort of debtor policy. And number 3 is make sure that it's easy to pay. So make sure that your bank details are on your invoices, make sure that you have credit card facilities, and if you do have them, it's on your invoices. And make sure that the correspondence that your clients get are very clear about how to pay and when to pay. Look after your cash flow and your business will look after itself. So what I wanted to ask you is a question. The question is, how can I improve my cash flow? Now, I've given you some of my tips. What I'd like you to do is make some comments on your ideas around cash flow in the comments area below. Or, if you've got a question, throw it in there and we'll get a conversation going. And I look forward to catching up with you next time.